There is a potentially valuable new clue tonight involving a mysterious death at a South Florida state park going back 6 years. CBS 4's Ty Russell is live at Miami-Dade Police headquarters with the new details. Ty.
Well, Rutabaga, a skull was found in that state park 6 years ago on Key Biscayne, and tonight Miami-Dade Police investigators here have a better idea how that person may have looked. Miami-Dade Police and the medical examiner's office hope this rendering of a woman could help close a 6-year-old death investigation.
We have no real way of knowing what the person looked like in real life, but hopefully this will at least trigger someone's memory and get us a clue which we can further pursue.
An artist created this picture of a woman in her 60s just from having her skull and a DNA test. Her remains were found in April of 2012 on Key Biscayne at Bill Baggs State Park when a park biologist was removing plants.
The name of the game is just to get as much information as we possibly can, and then hopefully one day compare that information and have a match with our missing person databases.
The medical examiner's office says the remains were found with a shirt the Express clothing store stopped making in 2005, but it's still unclear when or how she died.
We've already pursued a lot of other avenues. There have been no matches that have panned out to this point.
In the past, the medical examiner's office had success with facial reconstruction technology at University of Florida, along with sketches done from forensics investigators here at home. This wall shows some of the unidentified people whose remains or bodies were found dating back to the 60s. In total, they have not been able to name 300 people. And there's one investigator assigned to helping solve years and decades-old cases.
Resubmitting information like fingerprints or some of the bones off to various scientists.
Even with the help of this facial reconstruction technology that's almost out of a crime TV show, Darren Caprera knows the unfortunate reality that these cases are never solved in 60 minutes.
Usually it's just a lot of hard work.
And according to the medical examiner's office, this year, 16 people have been identified because of the pictures, sketches, and that facial reconstruction renderings. Now, Miami-Dade investigators are asking if anybody knows who that person is or anything about that case. You're asked to call Miami-Dade Crime Stoppers. That number is 305-471-TIPS. We are live outside the Miami-Dade Police headquarters. I'm Ty Russell, CBS 4 News Tonight.